Welcome on in to some more Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I couldn't even remember the name then. But like I said, I know are a bit late to this event. I mean, I always do this like a week after the event is when I bloody start hunting and things like that. I know I shouldn't do this, but I always leave it to like the last minute. I don't know why I do that. It's just like the last minute. I'm like, yeah, I gotta do this right now quickly. Come on. So yeah, we're gonna do the Glimmet event. But before that, like always, we're gonna do the Terror event, which is another really easy one. I've done about probably about done 20 of them, 20, around 20. I haven't done many. It's not as easy as the Magic Card event, but it is stupid easy anyway. You know, it's just acid spray 3 times and then you spam sludge bomb for the rest. Like I said, most of you probably already done the trades, there's no point even telling you about this. But yeah, it's another bloody boiling day. So my goal is, basically, by the end of the stream, my goal is to have 3 Glimmets. Basically 3 of them, so I can have one for the first evolution, one for the second evolution, and one then just for EV training or whatever, you know, if I want to use it for something. But that is like the goal that we got. That we're going for anyway. That is the goal that we're going for. I'm not too sure. Like as I said, I don't know how long it's going to be because it is, like I said, it is boiling hot. So I'm kind of just doing the event now out of the way. So as we get 3 of them, I'm ending the stream. Let's put it that way. I'm not going to bother, you know, catching more things like that. I just want to do a few, you know, do the event so I can move on to the next one basically. Which is the monkey one. Which that one's already like done type of thing. Like I think it ends on the 20th, so I kind of want to load that in before the 20th just to make sure I get it. But actually, I'm still sore from the gym because well, last week I went back to the gym and I took like 2.5 months off from the gym. Not just because like, you know, I didn't want to go. I'm not gonna make excuses, but you know, no, one time I told you about my foot. It went swollen again, so I couldn't even walk on it. So I took like, you know, I took a month off because of that. I wanted to get that healed, make sure there wasn't any other effects in it, so I didn't bother with the gym then. And then the weather was boiling hot, and there's no AC in the gym. Well, there's one AC, but it's like circulating, like stale air, so it's not very nice to be in. And when it was boiling hot, it was like, no, I'm not going to bother. So I didn't bother going in. I just went back in last week, did my first session Monday, and I missed Wednesday because I was still sore, and then I went Friday, and literally I did legs Friday, and my legs are still killing me today. You know, I think I overtrained. I should have what's it called? When I did, you know, I did start with the gym. I did like lower the weights, I did lower the reps and everything. But when I was doing like the squats and everything, I wasn't feeling anything. I was like, oh, this is nothing. This is not gonna keep on going. And yeah, when I was in the gym, everything perfectly fine. It was the next day after. That's when it, like, you know, kicked in. I was like, oh god, I shouldn't have done them extra reps. But yeah, back to gym now, working out. I put on a lot of weight, to be fair. I mean, you know, because of the way that I've been really, like, you know, super lazy. I've been eating loads of junk food. You know, loads of chocolates and drink loads of like pops and sodas, or whatever, like Coke and everything, Fantas. You know, you just drink a lot of like fizzy stuff and, you know, Lucozades. Just yeah. I don't think they're too salty. That's the thing. It's kind of, when I didn't go to the gym, I kind of just went, oh yeah, don't worry about my diet or anything. It's fine. And then I kind of just, you know, it's like I maybe have a chocolate bar every now and again now. I used to have, like, you know, every day with my cup of coffee. But I was like, yeah, I gotta stop doing that. That's not, you know, the healthiest. Well, no, I used to have two. I used to have one at 2:30 when I make coffee, and I used to have one at 8 o'clock when I make coffee. Alright, let's see what we what the events are. But there. What was this one? Is that one? That looks alright. We'll try that one. See what it looks like. Yeah, so I used to have like chocolate. So I stopped that then, and I was like, yeah, I don't do that. I cut down to, like, you know, maybe one of, like, maybe two chocolates a week. But that's really like my health kick thing. I was, you know, trying to do like, you know, really trying to lose weight. I was like, no chocolate bars at all. I kind of cut them all out. But, you know, I always like having like sometimes like there's like a chocolate eclair in the fridge. I'm like, oh, just one, or custard slice. Like, oh yeah, I'll have it. But yeah, but yeah, I gotta stop doing that. Where there? Oh yeah, that's fine. I was thinking, I was like, Gudra? Why did I try to have a new Gudra? Because I will tell you, bloody trying to train up this Gudra was so annoying. Because you have to wait for the, like, you know, catching the Slagoon or that, was nothing. That's perfectly fine. But it's waiting for it to rain. That was the, waiting for it to rain, that was the, you know, so annoying. I was like, every time I had a switch on, I was basically just doing other things when that was on the screen. I was just every now and again looking back at it to just make sure if it's raining or not. Yeah, trying to trip out. Wasn't the best. And I've learned from my mistake from the last couple of times in these events. I got the counter on my other screen, so I'm actually adding, instead of manually counting in my head and forgetting numbers all the time, I'm just I'm doing it this way. So I did end up getting another Feebas off stream and another Basculin as well. But I did give I was gonna try. I was trying to look for another Basculin, a female, because I wanted a male and female, but time's getting on. I couldn't be bothered. I was like, oh, screw it. I'm not gonna bother with it. So yeah. Yeah, we need 3 of these, really. Smeagol. Okay, Smeagol came out on a tear then, so there's a couple that we just knocked out back, so not, but whatever. I didn't count. But it's fine. Cutting a few people 60 an hour is fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh. Yeah, we got to 30 now. Lovely. Lovely jobby. But yeah, the big news, Pokemon Bank is closing. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It's kind of like, and I was kind of giving the motivation out to try to actually finish, the things I needed to finish. Like, so, I've been putting them off, and like, oh yeah, it's fine. But now that some things that I won't be able to do in time. It's just, it's disappointing, but it's, at the same time, it's kind of just like, it's fine. Like, one thing I'm gutted about is like this affects like nobody really except me really, because in the other games I've also my home I've got the trade Pokemons, the Pokemons you trade in game to get, and I've got like they're in the separate categories, but I also got them so like if they have like a Hisuian or a Gala form or thing like that, I was that too high or was that shiny? Okay, it was just too high. Yeah, I evolve that trade Pokemon into the other form as well. So it's unfortunate I can't do that. I could, go back and just catch a little trade Pokemon, trade them into the bank. Like in the event one day that these in the event that they might have a form or one day, but yeah, I don't think I'll do that. I'll just keep it as what it was. If you have no idea, when I show my living deck lead, I'll show you what I mean. Is that shiny? No. But yeah. It's disappointing. Bank's closing down. It won't affect, it won't affect much. It just, affects some of the hunts that I probably won't do. I'll try and do them, but like even like right now as well, my okay, Smeagol, that's it. I think we did more than 60, but that's fine. Like, I think I know what the shiny looks like, but it's kind of just like... It also says this hunt's much easier than the water hunts. Much easier than the water hunts. Yeah, like I said, I will do some hunts, but it's gutted I can't record them. I could, like I said, I could record them if I really wanted to. I could, like I said before. But yeah, if I really wanted to, I could technically record them, but it's like, yeah, no, too much effort. Ooh. Yeah, so like I said, the sort of hunts I want to do. Well, hunts I'm gonna try and do before home. Let's do Gen 1. I'm not gonna do anything from Gen 1 because you can't really. But you can do the shinies from there, but okay. There's one thing I want to try and do a River Master. I've attempted to do it a few times, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I keep on failing in the Battle Tower in Emerald. I get to like the 49 win, and then I always end up losing to something stupid or yeah. Am I a bad battler? Probably because I can't get past that win streak, but it's every time, like, you know, sometimes like Fisher, like, you know, one shot moves to get you hit, or just something random. Sometimes, you know, they just outplay me and like, yeah, it's fine, I'm going down. Other times when it's like super, like you know, one shot moves, KO moves, you're like, oh my god, you're kidding me. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have what was it? Pokemon. I don't have online, so I can't. I was trying to say. I don't have a Nintendo Online, so I can't use that feature. Ooh, come back. Yeah, so I kind of want to try and do a Road Master. At least have one Road Master. I'll try and do one, but I don't know. We'll see. Like, I'd like to try and get... Nah. I was going to say I'd like to try and get a shiny Rayquaza from Emerald. However, I don't think I'm going to do that. Because I've only got one copy of Emerald. And... I got Ruby, but I have no way to transfer the Pokemon from Emerald to Ruby. So, basically, unless I send them up to Gen 4, they'll end up getting like deleted. So, oh, don't do that. Oh, come here, come back. There you go. Conversion button. Yeah, because my Emerald copy, the one I'm trying to do the River Master, like, you know, get the River Master in. I've you know, I managed to get a Modest Latias. Not the best stat, you know, not the best stats. I basically went for you know, I just trying to find a modest one. I leveled it up. I managed to find I managed to find a Feebas. And I evolved that into my low tech. Because I was going for a Smeagol River Master. I really like Smeagol, like, you know, Smeagol is one of like the, it's like Bulbasaur, Smeagol, Umbreon, Sizzle, you know, they're like, when I was a kid, they were like my Pokemon I loved. You know. Where's our mom? So trying to go for a Smeagol. Yeah, so I have like a Milo deck. And then I have a well, I've tried a lot of different ones. Like I just trained a Swallow Up. I've trained a Salamence. I've trained what else? Well, I can't remember now. It's been a while since I've actually jumped on Emerald. But yeah, we'll try and do a Road Master by bank closing. I kind of want to get all the Gen 4 Pokemon. Well, I want to try and get Suicune from Crystal Shiny. I want to try and do that hunt. Yeah. Yeah, I want to get Crystal. I want to do the Crystal, Suicune, Ho-Oh, and Lugia hunt. Like I said, I don't think I'll be able to do all three of them. Maybe if I can get one of them, I'd be happy, but we'll see. I kind of want to do the Gen 4 legendaries as well. You know, I'm trying to get off the top of my head what I want to do. Like I have got like a list sort of things I want to do. So we got 6 months. We have got time. There's just it all depends like how much I kind of wanna put into it. You know, I can't, like I said, I could do it if I wanted to, but I can't really stream them games, so it's kind of, I do all them offline, like, you know, in my spare time, which I have a lot of, but at the same time, I gotta be in the mood to play. I can't just play for the sake of playing. I get burnt out. I gotta be like, in the mood to do it. I say I haven't picked up my DS in about 4 or 5 months. And then yesterday I kind of just went, yeah, I'll just jump on and see what I've done in well, I looked at my Ultra Moon I did. Because I wanted to catch the Ultra Beast Solar just to send them up to home. Which I found out that my home, subscription has kind of ended for a minute, so gotta renew that soon. But there's like no rush from that. Probably do that. Well, whenever I want to send them up, then I'll do it. Or if it's like, I want to trade some Pokemon over on the Switch, but I don't really need to do any of that, so, I haven't bothered renewing it yet. Because like I said, I've got, like, my Leaf Green playthrough. With my Leaf Green playthrough, I'm most likely, gonna keep all my Pokemons in that leaf green game. I'm not gonna bother sending them up to home. Like, I'll just keep them in leaf green. But I do kind of have a plan. Not plan, but I kind of have I thought she said it'll depend. Like, if we get no, this is a massive if, right? If we end up getting the Gen 3 ports on the Switch, which like, it looks likely, but you never know. Then I may go for a shiny Living Dex. Now I'd be like, why? I'm talking about, you were like, you can do a shiny Living Dex now. What are you on about? I'm talking about a prop, like a true shiny Living Dex where you catch Pokemons from the like, not the original games, because you can't really do that. Because you haven't got the games, but from the original regions. So, Bulbasaur from Kanto. Okay, no, that's what I was gonna say. If we end up getting a Johto plus Hoenn remakes games, then I'll do it. But like that's like what should we call it? That's like a goal for like that's my long-term goal. That is. Yeah, my long-term goal is create a shiny Living Dex. Which is something that I will do. Like, that is something I plan on doing. Is creating a shiny Living Dex. But like from their original regions. Even if Emerald doesn't come out, or even if like Gen 3 and Gen 2 never come on the Switch, I probably will still do it. I'll just find a way to catch them Pokemons and do something with them else. And if they never come out, I'll probably end up doing the actual decks on the S, and then just say I got them. That is like a goal of mine to try and do. Like I said, that's like that's not something like that's gonna happen in the next like few years. Put that way. I'll chip away at it, but yeah, I can chip away at it. But like I said, if Gen 1 to what was it 6? Is that it's full odds, so it's 8,000, 8,900, like whatever it is, and then it goes down to 4,000, but still, there's still a lot of Pokemons, a lot of encounters. Like I said, that this is like I've had this goal for a while now, but it is one of the downsides. Like, you know, I've had this goal for a while to try and do, but what I want to do, I have technically started it. I just haven't recorded any of it. Yeah, because I kind of wanted to do you know, I couldn't do Gen 1 really because I needed to wait for Fire Ready Green. Then I was going to do Gen 2 on a mixture of Crystal and Soul Silver Heart Gold. And then, you know, Gen 3 then, of course, Emerald, Ruby, and maybe Alpha Sapphire. Gen 4 then, of course, Platinum, Gen 5, Black and White 2, and so on. You guys, I was barbering out to be fair, as you probably see that. But I did, like I said, that. So yeah, basically, long-winded story is my main goal is to create a living decks, having Pokemon from the same region as they were first introduced in. Hopefully, night time is better. You know, it'd be better, it'd be easier to find, like, you know, spot them. But I did as well end up getting my first Ultra Wormhole shiny, which was a Drapion yesterday. Now, it's not that much of a. I can't say it's my first ever one because there have been a lot of wormholes. I didn't bother looking at. Like, you know, sometimes I just went in one accident and was like, oh yeah, I'll leave straight away. I won't bother looking. And it's like, so I probably missed a few shinies that way. But yesterday I was like, oh, you know, let's just check. And the first one I checked, shiny Drapion. I was like, oh god. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then at the same time, I was like, oh god, how many have I actually missed all this in doing all this? Smeagol, get up. Smeagol. Oh. Yeah, but like I said, the main reason I was like I was basically hoping that you know, do Gen 3 and Gen 2 and 3 on the Switch to do the living decks is because recording on the Switch is far nicer than, you know, recording off my phone looking at a DS because I don't have a capture card for my DS. If you're wondering why I'm not using sandwiches or anything like that, it's already boosted odds for this event, shiny odds, so it's kind of pointless using a sandwich. Yeah, but hopefully at night they might. So it's like a greenish colour, isn't it, at night? Let me check. A very nice. I want. No. Ooh. Is that in the cave? It's like cave there. I love cave hunts because it's so easy to do. We'll try one of them. We'll do one of them later. If we can find a shiniest horde, then we'll do a cave hunt next. Because cave hunts, you can just sit at the back and just keep on waiting for them to spawn in. Do you know what? We're gonna. What's that? That's not shiny, is it? No. It's just different. It's just a shade. Just the shade. Okay, let's check if that's a cave. So if it is a cave, then we'll. I know it might be. Actually, I don't think it is. Actually, I think it's just a. Have a look. Flying, flying, flying away. Nope, it's night time anyway. That's one good sign. If it was night time, it would just clear out the thing anyway. Because truth is, if you just clear them out, you may get a bit lucky. Run! Run! There we go. Yeah, okay, so down here. Down here or up there? It's not a cave, unfortunately. It's just in the mountain. Nope, that's not where. Oh. There's a little Smeagol going to the work. Alright, I'm going to shut the window because the glare kind of is. There you go, that's better. Yeah, I was trying to do this hunt when it was daytime, and then I had literally glare on my screen. I couldn't see anything really. I close my curtains now, and hopefully that should help. Smeagol! Attack Smeagol! I said it's boiling again today. Oh. Okay, so I know I said we'll try and get three. We'll try and get three of them. I'm gonna give up an idea. At least we'll go for two. We're going for two. How's that? Smeagol's health, no! Smeagol! My boy! Why are you so injured? Why are you so injured, my boy? Alright, let's pick deck. Reset. Too many of the like overworld spawns are there. Go for a reset. More Glabora as well. Spawning. I actually remember as well we need a Pokemon with damp. My King Gambit on the run. Yeah, we need a Pokemon damp as well. King Gambit, you're the wrong way. King Gambit, you're going the wrong way. I haven't counted these we've knocked out, I've just been knocking them out. But like, we're just gonna clear this. We're gonna do what I did for the babies. I basically just cleared them all and reset. But we're not reset, we're just gonna clear them all. Spawning. Come on. Look at all me hiding in the corner. Look at all you hiding in the corner. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Hiding for the stars. Oh, what, tell you what, like, confused me was, ooh. Okay, so we'll actually go for the second evolution as a second evolution, I think. It's much easier to spot. So we need one of these now. I just light it up. You know, it's literally nice and blue. So, oh yeah, what really confused me. I was like, what? Why is nobody talking about this? I was well, on my phone. I was like, it popped up like in the news, whatever. To see what was that thing, and one of the things was, you know, Pokemon Emerald release today, and I was like, what? What are you on about? Pokemon Emerald release today, and I was like really confused about it, and then I realized then it wasn't Pokemon Emerald. It's that new Pokemon, like, what's it called? I can't remember what it's actually called, but it's like a fan-made Pokemon Emerald game that came out this week. I was like, okay, that's what it was. But yeah, when a new like Pokemon Emerald release today, and I was like, what? I was like, surely not. People must have been talking about it if Emerald came out today, and then I looked into it a bit more. I was like, ah, right, to see now. It wasn't. It's not official Pokemon Emerald. It's the Pokemon Emerald fan game. It's apparently to be good, but no, you know, I haven't seen anything or anything about it. That's how they get you to. They just mislead you and think, like, oh. I haven't really played any like the. I haven't played very much yet. Like I haven't played really any of the fan games just because I kind of like having my Pokemon able to trade up things like that to kind of like kind of waste just to catch Pokemon and then have to reset the game afterwards. Like the only time I use like an emulator thing like that is when I've done my Nuzlocks. And then Pokemon I don't really mind losing. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But like, you know, when you've played through a full game, like when I play Nuzlocke, I know like I'm gonna lose Pokemon. It's kind of when it's inevitable. But yeah, when you play a Pokemon game, I kind of want to keep my Pokemons. You don't say. Really? You want to keep your Pokemons? Yeah. Tell you what, I don't really play the fan games, so like, yeah, I can't really do anything with them afterwards. Plus, I don't even know where to get, like, you know, I'm looked into it, but I don't really like downloading stuff off the internet, you know? Yeah. Like, even, yeah, like, you know, when I was using emulators, like, they even trying to get one of them, like, I don't really want to download them off the internet, to be fair. Because you never know what's on it, really. But saying that, you know, anything can be used now. I remember that Steam game that people were, it's not even a game, it was a Steam wallpaper, wasn't it? The Steam wallpaper engine, there's that .ex, I think it was EX file, and if you like enabled it and you put that wallpaper on, like hackers can get into your system through it. That was just a Steam game, that was. we'll go back to Paldea after this thing. We'll go back to hunting like we were earlier. Unless we get one right now. Here's like right now, it's knowing what to look for. Once you find one shiny, you know what they look like on my personal, like on my screen, which is far easier to find then. They far easier to spot, I should say. Like right now, we're like, ah, is that a shiny? Is that a shiny? Well, the monkey event, I don't really need to worry. I know they got the not river, the marks, but okay, yeah, I know the monkey's got the marks, but I don't really need them. The marks, to be fair. Alright, let's leave this place. Let's go back to Paldea. Because I've already got Mankey, Primate, and Annihilate shinies, so... With that event, you just gotta get the Mightiest Mark 1. Like I said, we got until the 20th, so... We got a couple of days. But I always try and do it like just the day before, like the 19th, I'll change it over. Because like I said, I don't need to get what the actual like date and time it switches. So just to be on the safe side, I'm like, yeah, oh, okay, the date, just the day before, I'll switch it over. Oh, rare candy. Oh, this is night time now. Wait, that is that shiny? It is. I thought it was. I was like, is that one shiny? Okay, so we need to go like that. Save twice. On the safe side with a box. Now I need to find my. Does that have damp on it? I can't remember. Nope, that doesn't have damp. I know. I think I have one Pokemon damp on. Yeah, see, I saw us. We need one. We need a Primate. Okay. But do you have damp on? You have damp. Okay. Come here. Okay, so it is actually easy to see. You know, I was trying to look at the lights blue, but yeah, it's not too hard of a Pokemon to actually spot. And of course, should we use a jump ball? Maybe that. Use a dive ball for it. I don't know. A dive ball? It kind of goes, isn't it? Yeah, dive ball goes. Let's go with that. Ooh, crit catch. A lovely jubbler. Alright, let's get that now. We'll kind of say screw it. Okay, what I'll do, yeah, say now I know what the actual color is. We will just you know, we can be a bit more reckless, as I say, especially at night. So I've changed my mind. We are going for 3. Now that the shiny's not hard to see, we are going for 3. Yes, I know I change my mind all the time, okay? Deal with it. But yeah, when the shinies are easy to see, I don't mind going for them. As you know, it's the hard, like, you know, the slow pokes, things like that, when they're slightly different colours, like the eye colours are different, then I'm like, yeah, screw that, we'll get the amount we need and we're done then. I don't really, you know, I don't like talking about views and things like that just now, but in stream just now, yeah, had a good couple of people in it, and you know, they listen to me babbling on, talking about rubbish, things like that. That's perfectly fine. But then as soon as we found the shiny, they all left. I was just like, okay. So you just want to, you want to hear me talk, and then you actually want me to find the shiny, is that? I was like, oh god. I was like, okay. Wait, that's another shiny? No, it's not another shiny. Is it? No. I double check, I was like, nah. Because I know they look a bit different now, but when it's just shades and things like that, darkness, I was gonna double check. Like I said, I am on my TV, so you know, it's in a pretty old TV. You know, it is a you know big TV, but it's not the best. Looking for details, by the way. It's my old my dad's old TV from the living room. Yeah, it was like, you know, they're in here just listening to me ramble on about absolute rubbish, and then as soon as we found the shiny, they all left. And like, okay, nobody actually wanted to see the shinies. That's totally fine. What I'll do though, I'll ooh, what's I gonna do? I'll I need to sort my box as well, just so I'll do that as well. Like they don't need to be too sorted. It's just enough so I can separate them. I've like sort of separated them. I've done like Paldea, Kitakami, and then Blueberry Academy. But like, you know, sometimes you get the same Pokemons in the same areas, so. But as I've told you before, like most of my shiny hunts, I've done a few just random ones, you know, but then and then there's been a few that I've just found while roaming, which, you know, is lucky that I found them because I don't really pay much attention, to be fair. But a lot of them, and then just like the event ones that have happened over time. You know, and the event ones like that have got the shiny boost. That have got the shiny boost. But tonight I'll probably play a bit more Sun and Moon. Well, play a bit more Moon. Because I got them. Was it last year or the year before now? Is a year? I think I've had him for a year, maybe 2 years. I think Ultra Sun was the first game I had. School money? Sorry. Nothing for that, I'm afraid. Oh, run into him. Yeah, so I feel like I played Ultra Sun first, so that's my main one I got, and then oh, no that. I did a quick playthrough of Moon just to go and grab the legendaries. Oh, that's another shiny. I was kind of just looking at it then. I was like, okay. Hello, my friend. Okay, what should we go for? Should we go for a netball this time? Or another dive ball? I don't know. I don't know, should we go for net? Or dive? Like I said, I really would put another luxury ball, but I kind of like I kind of use luxury balls all the time, so it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm gonna try and use some different ones. Use a netball. Oh, sandstorm. Like, the colours kind of match. But I kind of use luxury balls all the time. I don't really want to use it, so like basically most of my Mighty Smart Pokemons have luxury balls and a lot of my shinies. I don't know, I just like the black and like just the color of the luxury balls is like so nice. That's why I caught my Drapion in Ultra Moon yesterday. Luxury ball. I had like 5 in my bag. I was like, yeah, hopefully this works. I had like a Zangoose for some reason. Like I had a Zangoose in my party that I managed. I got to like a level of like 90 now, and I can't remember why I even got the Zangoose. I think it was just so I could use Yawn and is it Super Fang, the one with the it halves the health. So I didn't trade any of my catching Pokemon into the game. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. Catch. So destruct. Nothing. Yeah, so I got my Zangoose to level 90 nowadays, just because Super Fang and Yawn, and I'm just using that for a minute. I can't be bothered trading Pokemons. And I'm going to be restarting the game anyway soon, so I once I caught legendaries again, I'm just going to restart and play through it again. But I'm not going for like the legendaries and the wind portals. I'm just going for the Ultra Beasts, the Totems, and the actual legendaries from Ultra Moon. Because to be fair, I've already got plenty of, Ho-Ohs, Garantinas, things like that. Like the save would be perfect, but if you self-destruct. Oh, come on. Look at my duck you can get. Look at my duck. Look at my duck. Look at my duck. Yeah. Yeah, as well as yesterday then I did some EV training on a I moved them to X and Y because the EV training there is I've actually got like all the balloons and things, whatever it is, done in them games. So my Phantom, yeah, my Phantom with Harvest. I caught one of them yesterday. I trained it up in special defense and HP. And I caught I caught two Phantoms, one with Brisk, one with Harvest, and then a Trace Courier. Courier? Ross, I should say. Get into the ball! Get into the ball! Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hunt you until it gets to daytime again, and then we'll move to Kami and do the second evolution. Yeah, so I finally managed. I wanted Trevenant, to be fair, but I have no way of trading over. I have no way of trading over yet the evolution. So I was like, yeah, we're just gonna go for a Phantom with Harvest. We're going for a Phantom with Harvest. That's fine. This reminds me of the old school Pokemon games where you keep on chucking Pokeballs hoping. Because, like, you know, in these newer games, it's so easy to catch Pokemons, so... yeah. In these games, as soon as you catch Pokemons, you forget how much trouble you had when you were younger trying to catch Pokemons. I know I didn't lower it down with HP or anything, but... you know. Ooh, Adamant. Sidious. Okay. Well, keep on hunting now until daytime and then we'll move over. What was I saying? I was trying to thought them. Yeah, that's fine. It can't be anything important. Oh yeah, it's about the Phantom in it. Yeah, like I said, I went to Trevenant, but I couldn't. Yeah, I went to Trevenant, but I couldn't evolve it, so I kind of just went, screw it. We'll stick with the Phantom. I know I could go with the Executor and all that, but truth be told, I prefer like Phantom and Trevenant over Executor, so I was like, yeah, we'll do it this way. But my because I've had to keep on like resetting my Alpha Sapphire just because I've been doing other things with it, like, you know, trying to capture all the forms of Deoxys, all the trade evolutions, all the gift Pokemons. I was trying to get all them, so I kept on like resetting the games and things like that. I did everything, resetting, did everything again. And Like in that game, I've basically got nothing. I just got a load of boxes for Dittos from like my foreign copy of X that I'm using from a net to try and get foreign Dittos. Like, you know, getting the natures and things like that. So I got like, you know, 6 boxes of foreign. No, only 6 boxes. I got Dittos for. I got 6 Dittos for every not type, not ability, nature. That's what I'm called. Yeah, I've 6 Dittos for every nature in a foreign language. So that's all, and I had a Marsh Stomp as well. I have like 31 Marsh Stomp, and I had to try and do the as well to get battle points. I could have done the Pokemon Bank thing of just sending points to battle points to the game that way, but I kind of didn't want to waste. I didn't want to waste them. I have like 200 I haven't used yet. I did want to put them into Alpha Sapphire, just so I could reset over them and lose them all. So yeah, that happened. Yeah, so basically I basically sent in I had a, what's it called, executive Alakazam in my box, and I was like, okay, we'll use the Alakazam, and then I tried to power my way through to get 16 battle points. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It took me about an hour and a half to get just 16 battle points. Because you know, it was a level 100 Alakazam, but its moves, it had one attacking move, and it was not trained in anything. It was just level 100, and yeah. Oh, another one. Is that one? No, that's not one. It's just in the dark, so I thought it was. Yeah, so I was trying to get battle points yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, this is so annoying. I can be bothered to trade them from my other games into Alpha Sapphire. I was like, oh, I don't really want. If I did, it would have took me like no time at all, because I got EV trained Pokemons ready for battle, like, you know, battling like that. But I was like, oh, I can't be bothered to do it. But if I did, it would have took me that much time. But I managed to do it. I got 16 battle points, and I bought this. I bought Skill Swap and what's the other one? Skill Swap and is it Trick? Was it Trick? I can't remember. But I put them on my Phantom in. Then I sent them back. Then I sent them my Moon copy. Then, well, no, I sent them to my X copy, trained them all up, EV trained them. Then I sent them to my then I sent them to my Moon copy. But my thumb was absolutely killing though last night, doing them balloon games. They were annoying, to be fair. They're nice, they're good because they're fast and it's nice easy to do, but it also is a killer on your thumb. I find anyway. Yeah, it actually killed my thumb method. Trying to do them balloon games. That's what we got. That took me a couple of hours to do. I managed to do them. Yeah, I did my Phantom, Special Defense, HP, and I did my Courier, Speed, and Courier. I did my Speed and Special Attack. So they're all ready to be trained. Yeah, they're in a mood now. I've just leveled them up using the Blissey method. You you keep on battling Blissey over and over again, and SOS Hunter Net. Yeah, like I've done like the Blissey hunt, like the hunt twice now, and they're all like in their level 60s. So I was like, yeah, do one more time, and be fighting them. They don't really need to be level 100. They should be a high level just to survive, so I can do a skill swap. Oh, another one. Hello there. Ooh. You're good at the luxury balls time. Yeah. So it basically goes along with me saying that I've finally got my SOS hunting team nearly done. I just need to get my Smeagol and then I'll be done then. But I'm gonna go for a shiny Smeagol, I think. I said all these stuff can be done, you know, after bank closes, but I kind of want to get them done now out of the way. I said I'm not very good at prioritizing what's like, you know, the best optimal way to do it. I'm just like kind of like, oh, what do I fancy doing? What do I fancy doing right now? And yesterday, fancy just doing some EV training, and but I didn't fancy doing EV training. I was like, yeah, let's do this. I did fancy at the start, and then I was like, yeah, at the end, I was like, yeah, I can't bother now. The thing with the EV training, though, I said my thumb was killing me, and then the circle pad on my DS, it keeps them it keeps them just popping off. So I can be in the middle of like moving around. Next minute, it's off. It's off the actual nub, and I'm like, oh god. Then I'm trying to like slide it back onto the nub so I don't lose where I am. Like, oh god. Oh no, you broke free. I'm gonna try and do something. If I do disable. Yeah, so that's the easy way to do it. Do that. Now if I switch in something else. If I switch into a Smeagol now. Oh, avoided. A lovely jubbly. Sunstorm's gone. Okay. I do false swipe. Okay, rock slide. Does nothing really. And now if I go spore. There we go. And if you're on the safe side, yeah, if you're on the safe side then, because of Pokemon, we're back to Golduck. Anything I hope it's wake up for turn 1, but now it can't use self-destruct or poison, that's fine. Is that a shiny up there? Is that a shiny Drifbloom there? It is. No, is it? No, it's not shiny Drifbloom. That's just a yeah, the ostrich one. I see the gold, and it's like it was like by all the things. Like, is that shiny? No. I woke up. He woke up. A little full heal now. We'll do a full heal right now. Here we go. Yeah, I'll correct one thing as well. I kind of said wrong with the slider cunt. The slider cunt wasn't like this one. It didn't have boosted shiny shiny hunts, which I thought it did. It had boosted mark odds, not shiny odds. I thought it was the mark and shiny odds, but it wasn't. So yeah, that's one thing that we found out. That's why it was taking a bit longer than this hunt, I'd say. But it's fine, we managed to get 2 side-ups in 2 hours, which wasn't bad anyway. But yeah, that was some wrong information I had. Like, I didn't look it up myself. Like, I was like, I thought that's what it was. I was like, is it? Oh, it's tricky there. Alright, we do one more reset before the sun comes up. Before the sun comes up. Oh, can run into Pokemon. Why do you do this? Like, technically, the hunt's done. Like, we are done with this hunt. You've got 3 of them, which I kind of said I wanted. But since we are only, like, you know, hour and a half into stream, we will keep on going. But I'm going to change up and go for the evolved version into the Kami. Because why bloody not? Why bloody not? Oh. Well, hello. Hello there. It was nice to have another. Let's try tree. One Ultra Ball. First Ultra Ball. Oh. I wonder if. I don't think we'll do anything to. We're 50. That's super effective moves. It's 80. It's 90. I'm not gonna risk it. Even though we technically don't need it, you know, it's never nice, you know, failing a shiny. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's never like nice, fair, or shiny, so. There we go. So we managed to get 4 of them. Not bad. Yeah, see, so I got male and female Feebas. I think I got the male off-stream and a female named Love Ball, and I caught. I can't remember if I caught one. No, I don't think I did. I think I caught them both off-stream. I got a Magic Cup as well. When I was doing the Baskin hunt, I ended up getting the Feebas. And was it that one as well? That one just popped. Yeah, that one as well. I just appeared as well when I was doing the Baskin hunt. Yeah. I haven't done many of them. Never Kid the Kami. I've done like nothing with Kid the Kami really. Yeah. If I say that. There's no luxury. It's no, is that damp? Yeah. Oh, and he's at the pay for one. I do have a damp one. Okay. Let's sort these boxes out first. Ah, that's one. I was trying to think of what box it was in. Ooh. Right, minus. 1, 2. These are the ones that Kid the Kami. Okay, this is luck first. These are my Paldea ones. You got the Applin there. Do I know the Applin somewhere? If I do, don't I? Yeah, but yeah. Check summary. Well, look at that one. Yeah, why is that then? I don't know why I messed up. I think that's because I know I've done doubles. Let's fix it. Let's sort this out, shall we? Actually, I can spend some time sorting these boxes out for a minute. And then we'll go back and do some shiny. So like, we don't really do shiny hunter for a minute, so. We're not going for a live index, but let's go for. Okay. That. I'm pretty sure that was my first shiny on this game. I think I'll play this check. Yeah. I think this was my first one. I could be wrong. I was pretty into the game, but you know. What I'll do is just Spike. Oh, the Spike. The Chonk, I should say. Let's check. That was 8th for 20th. And 9th. Okay, so we need a Chansey there. So I'm looking for a living deck, so just going for normal shiny decks for a minute. I don't know, should we find... No, I don't bother. Should we make room for the living decks? That might be a better option. Okay, hold on. This was like some time, but sorting them out. I do have a thing on my computer I can use, but I think I should go online and grab it. I don't open too many things on my computer when it runs so slow. Don't know risk it crashing. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Okay. Let's get this. Let's go the trunk. Yeah, I need to go access one. That side doesn't tell you the there you go. Yeah, so that has we need a male and female for the trunk. That's fine. Pretty sure we have a... Yeah, we have. Yeah, that's the one that I told about that ran into me randomly when I was by a Terror Raid battle. I think I just got out of it and I just paused my... I just left the game. And I turned around and that came running at me. It just ran away. I was like, what the hell? And I realised it was pink. I was like, what, okay? Yeah, they don't have... Yeah, no gender differences for them. I'm trying to think what we got. So I don't need. I just need to make sure they're in the right orders, ish. So I can go. I can go for them. And so you loot two of the chunks. We have that. Don't have any of them. I don't have a Houndoom, do I? No. No, it's not Houndoom. Okay, where is that? I know I can call me, but it doesn't even matter because, well, you know. Awoopa. Awoopa. Oh, actually, no. Don't I have a shiny Woopa? Yeah, I do. Woopa and that. Okay. Alright, that's what. Okay. So we have. It's so hard. Like, when I got things like this, it's so hard to. Do I have. Yeah, is Woopa somewhere else? I should have sorted one out, really. Right, well, I'll do it actually. Instead of worrying about them. As I say, instead of worrying about them like that, maybe I'll just. Okay, so we got that, and then that. Yeah. So check you. That. And then you. Leave that we'll leave the normal buff there for a minute. Okay, now we need the Psyducks. Okay, Psyducks. Because these are not gender differences, no, Psyducks. I don't do they? Oh. It's let me guess. I mean, just look it up. Gender differences. No, that uses a lot of resources. Yeah, it's like Gen 4's like the most, you know. There you go. Okay, so in Gen, what's this? Gen 9, is it? There's only one gender difference. Yeah, Gen 4's low, I know that. God. Psyduck's Gen 1, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I can't remember the gender differences, guys. My brain can only hold so much information. Okay, it's a Psyduck. Don't have Rollstway. I don't have Hypno and all that. They dupes they are, so don't need to worry about them. Yeah. No Hypno or anything like that. Okay, the Pichu Raichu line. Let's grab him. So I gotta do them ones. So we go male. So it's Pichu, Pikachu male, Pikachu female, Raichu male, Raichu female, Alola Raichu. There we go. To be fair, it doesn't really matter what I do much. It's kind of just for my own knowledge type thing. Okay, don't have any of them. Okay, the Applin line. I've only got 2 Applins, fortunately. Okay. So yeah, P2, so there's Applin. Applin has like 4 other 2 evolutions under that. Yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5. So there's 5 spaces, okay. I have mischievous. I am. Yeah. No, I have. That's a main. I have Frutomine. Oh, I have a Knuckle. Is that? Yeah. I managed to find one of them when I was just randomly. I was doing Terry's offline. And I just popped up on the mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Then I need let me think. I'd have Magikarp and Gyarados. Don't have any of them. Oh no, I have Magikarp. You got a Magikarp? So 1, 2. Magikarp. Oh, okay, Basculins now. Let's look at that. Okay, so it goes Basculin, male and female. Need the female one. And I know to need to change that a bit. Yeah. So I need to go. I don't know, should I go? I don't think I'll go for gender differences in this lemon dex. Or should I? No, I think I'll just go for. Yeah, I won't go for gender differences. I think. It's just not too much work, just can't be bothered. If I get a gender difference, I get one, but yeah, let's move out there, move out there, move out there. We're not going for gender differences now, so we can check them out. Okay, it goes Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu. We don't need 2 Raichus anymore, so we got a cat. That's a good stats. That's good stats. Relaxed, calm. It doesn't really matter, to be fair. I think we got a load of Raichus. There you go. You got Raichu. I don't know why you guys caught the Raichus when the event was on. No idea why. So yeah. Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu, Raichu. I'll do the form differences, of course, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang. That. Okay. Gyarados. You go there. You go there. Just grab you. Yeah. For baby. Because I got all the colour variants, don't I? So you know. Okay. So goes. Missed that one. That's another thing. So it goes red, blue, orange. Check out there. Red, blue, orange. Red, blue, orange, white, yellow, red, blue. And that's orange. Yeah. Blue, Orange, white, yellow, red, blue, orange. Perfect. And there's loads of babies we were gonna do about. We do it at one point. We don't have. Okay, so Diglett. We do have a Diglett, but we got this the Alola version. Okay. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 1, 2. So normal Diglett, Alola Diglett. Normal Diglett, yeah. Do we have camera? I thought we had camera. Did I catch a camera? That's not on. Okay. There's camera. We don't have bell. We don't have Beldum. Right, we do have the Hackers line. It's like I know I have them. It's like I caught them. What? Okay. Grab them. Yeah, they don't dupe them though. Okay. So yeah, so there's a normal Diglett, Alola, normal, Alola, small, that. Yeah. Okay, switch them around, so I'll evolve that later. Okay. Where's my monkeys? Where's my monkeys? Oh, went right past them this way. There's a monkey. What's that? Okay. Is him done? What else? Yeah, so I do have 3 of them. Even though I haven't evolved them yet, but I do have 3 of these. Oh, I have a deal in. Let's just sort all these out now while we're here. Because I think I'll have to go back. I think I've missed a few, I can mess a few up, so I gotta go back anyway. At one point. That's fine, done later. There we go. So I was doing like Paldea, Kami and that, but now I don't have to bother with that rush, so I can just go. Yeah. Yeah, so the event one that was. That's kind of boring me just doing this, but I kind of want to get them done out the way. It's something we got to do anyway. So we may as well do them now. Okay. So the DRM is done. Okay, so there we go, like that. So, right, dealing. Oh god. Yeah, we may do the dealing forms, but we'll see. We'll just check out there for a minute. I know, we'll check it there. Yeah, I'll come back and finish the dealing. Doing the trying to get rid of the dealing form, that's going to be annoying, so I don't bother writing them in yet. Still for the babies, to be fair. I don't know, maybe a Christmas time they might do a dealing event. That'd be nice. Because, you know, as they are doing events still. Okay, switch them around. So we got them two. Oh yeah, I got M2 now. I got my swabloons. Lovely. Okay, we need a. Oh, no, because we can't get. Yeah. I was gonna say again Hisuian ones. But yeah, no, it might have to switch. There's just too many things to think about. My brain is frying. Yes, if I do that. So I think I have a Hisuian somewhere, did I? I'm pretty sure I traded one in. A shiny Hisuian. Was it shiny? I can't remember. Pretty sure I did. But that was like my team, that was. I can't remember what Pokemon was, to be fair. Yeah, they're the Titans. Pikachu. Yes, we have them. I'm sure it's Hisuian. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, so we all with Hisuian there because we can't actually get. Heck, you couldn't get it in the gate. We probably will get it at one point, but right now we can't. So we're gonna check up there. Do we have Sneasel? I thought we had Sneasel, did we? No, I think that was in my other copy now, yeah. That was in my Japanese Japanese playthrough did. We just found a random Sneasel when we got the mountain. No mere claws. Okay, we do have you. Yeah. That was the event when that was, so oh that yeah. I was thinking that wasn't shiny, yeah, that's shiny. That was the event one. Like some people, I thought I had them. I don't know where they've gone. I thought I found a Tropius somewhere, did I? I'm sure I don't know where that's gone. I'm sure I had a Tropius. Like where the hell are these Pokemon gone? That's why I'm really sorting them out now because I can't remember where they're gone. Okay, so these two, that's fine. Yeah. We have got Sizzle. That's the event one. Don't have Heracross. Don't any of them. There's a lot we gotta do. So when did I get? I can't remember when I got that. Munsdale. Did I use my team? I have no idea. Bloody hell. Wait, was that an event? That might have been an event, actually. But still, I cannot remember finding a Munsdale. Like some of these ones, like I have memories of hunting them and things like that. But in others, I'm like, when did I get these? Like I said, a lot of these are these normal events. Yeah, being on. Okay, the wig. Where is it? These two. Wig trio. The wig trio. The big trio. Okay, nothing there. Yep. No, we need 2 of these. I think I'll chuck these 2 in there. Have to evolve at some point, but yeah, we'll wait. Okay, we've got these ones. I've got our reap. There's something so that I gotta go back and do anyway again. Because I know I've missed a few. I've missed a few. Okay, we have got the Snorunt, Gallade, yeah, M3. Snorunt, Gallade, and you. Grigargle. Oh, there we go, Bear Tech. Oh no, they okay, actually, so that goes like that. You better take them, that's fine. Okay, then we got the Tatsu line. I never got the Bambuza. I never ended up grabbing that one in the last event, so that's a pity, but it's a pity, but it's fine. Okay. So that's a dupe, that's a dupe, that's a dupe, that's a dupe, that's a dupe. There we go. Okay, the Capsicum line, them 2, them 3. They're dupes. Okay, that's the that's Kitakami. They're Kitakami. That's Kitakami. Kitakami, Kitakami. Kitakami, 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 Kitakami. Okay, so I think we can grab it actually over there. Yeah. I gotta go back and do all these again anyway, but at least for now, it's somewhat. It's it's somewhat manageable. Yeah, so they're dupes. And even the bases, so I know what I have to do when I go back, when I come back to them. But yeah, I kind of messed up a little bit. So these ones should be they should be somewhere in there. Do I have the I don't have a Cat's Kids one, do I? Oh, I knew I had them somewhere, but yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's the Carmi line. There's a lot we gotta grab. These ones are just 5 or 6 stars. These are. I keep imagining because I want them for something. Yeah, so we're gonna grab that. Pichu, okay, so we can go miss that. No, that. Miss that one. There's a Blissey. That's the thing. Is that? We should get there. Get there. I know it's a mess, but it's kind of better than it was. Well, I'm gonna go back at some point and just. I'm gonna take screenshots of my actual living decks and then just gonna put them where they should be in the actual boxes. That's like, the better way to do it. Okay, so it goes them two, them two, them two, them two. Okay, so I gotta grab these out of the way for a minute. Yeah, so you can check out there for a minute. Male, female. Okay, you missed that. There you go. That's better. And this one then. We don't need the Raichu because we got plenty of Raichus. Literally, we got plenty of Raichus. Okay, so that. Okay, there. Right. We got them 3. We got them 3. Small dupes. I say these dupe ones, we just do whatever with them. Oh. I think we got all of them. That event kind of just, I really waited until the last minute for that event. I think it was a month after that was. Okay, you got the drill bit, that's fine. We're gonna miss that. Miss that. No. Just like that, then miss that, then that, then that, then that. Okay. So no more there. Yeah, so make future line 66, 63, 65. Okay, just below us 59, 63, 6. Female, male, 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 female. 64. Get you there. Okay. So that's 71, 73. Oh, it's marked as well. That's nice. We got a marked one. We got a marked one. I should really go check see what was marked or not. Okay, I think we get the Lapras. How many Lapras? Oh, we've got 2 Laprases, so we can check them there. We got you. There we go. Got the bear cubs there. Lovely jubbly. Lovely bloody jubbly. I think sorting these boxes can take a while, if that way. Okay, so you got them, but there. I have nothing. No. Okay, so I'll change them to for. Oh, there's another big one, but there. 12. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3. Two of them still. I remember because I thought it was another evolution after that, but turns out no. So that's why I got an extra 1. Okay. I can chuck them there, can't we? Them two. Okay, let's go like that for a minute. Chuck you there. The Lapras line. They're dupes. That's a dupe. That's a dupe. If these dupe ones, I can do whatever I want with them because I got 1 there. Whooper there. Oh, So chuck you there. There we go. Nemo boxes. Nemo boxes. But yeah. Yeah, that's something. That's something at least. Okay. So I did say we'll do... Oh, nighttime again. We'll do one Kitakami. We get one of these shiny. So I did say that we're gonna do at least one Kitakami thing. Let's go from over here. Yeah. Yeah, cool. We got time. Where are we? This way. This way, this way, this way, this way. Fly for me. Fly for me. Yeah, that took way longer than I thought it was going to take, to be fair. That's the reason I got... you could see how many dupes I had. They're all from the event ones, so... Oh. No, Primate. I'll knock you out because you're going to be annoying otherwise. Zen Headbutt. Goodbye. You are the weakest Pokemon. Wait, there's that shiny? No, it's not shiny, but is that? No. I was like, that's not a shiny, but there. Well, Psyduck knock him out. Wait, why not? Why not? Yeah, these ones are gonna be much easier to spot, to be fair. They're bigger. There's a few there, so I can just... Not do it. Oh, come on. No Psyduck. Wrong ones. Over there. These Pokemon's by here. Oh, Psyduck. Knock him out. Oh, but I gotta say, it is kind of like night and day knocking out these Pokemon compared to the Basculin and thing in the water. It's so nice to go on land and just do these nice knockouts, especially these big Pokemon. It's kind of like, yes, this is the way it should be. That's it as well. I know stream hasn't ended yet, knock on wood. Knock on wood, it hasn't ended yet. But today is the first time streaming that I've had no messages asking if I want to have AI bots. Hooray! Hooray! At least once every stream, I get a message pop up saying, do you want to have like something like, along the lines like, do you want to get some AI bots from blah blah blah? I'm like, no, I don't. Like views type thing. Like, no, I do not want that. I would have to like block them, you know, every time. Man. And it's so annoying. Like, no, I don't want to get lost. Right, then back. Come on. Knock him out. Oh. So one thing I've been doing, I've been watching, I know, more of them AI, not drama, I mean, they're not dramas, they're like, they kind of are, but they kind of aren't, you know, like the AI animated stuff. Some of it's not, like I said, some of it's not too bad, and it's kind of like, it hurts me to say that, but to be fair, I'm somebody who just enjoys it for the sake of enjoying it. I'm not somebody who nitpicks and things like that. A lot of it is trash, and you know, the story's trash, the art's trash, it's just, you know, some of it's just literally just bad. Then, like I said, you always come across them gems every now and again, and you're like, oh, you're like, you wish you would hate it, but you just can't. Listen, I'm not too bad, like, you know, not too fussed about AI and stuff like that. It's just like sometimes, you know. But what I've missed, like, you know, I'd find some more, I did find some more actual proper dramas, you know, being released lately, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Because there's one time that they were releasing where AI versions, and I was like, oh no, please don't do that. But yeah, don't poison me. But yeah, they've started releasing some. Is it? They mix normal humans and AI and do it good, all better. Just when they just go either full on AI and it's trash, or it's like human low budget, then it's kind of like, oh, what, you know. kind of deserve being overrun. But yeah, no, there's been a few they've released now and have actually been pretty good. And I've been, oh, nice. But yeah, so they've started releasing some more human dramas again. I don't know if they stopped. Like they actually stopped I know like there was a big thing about it on like a lot like companies like cut the humans and preferred to go into the AI versions and like all that stuff. They were literally just doing they basically cancelled the human contracts and now we're going full AI. I know they could have stopped that and say no, you can't, you have to release something quality, not quantity type thing. They're like, okay, and they've started bringing back some human actors now. Yeah, like I said, like I said, I don't know if they just stopped. Like I said, I know they stopped recording some of them, but there's one point I tried to search online for like new dramas out, and there was literally nothing. They were all just AI. So now at least now they've got some. They're releasing some now that are human actors. Yeah. We've released some human actors now. Is that? It's not, is it? Don't want to use my camera. I'm trying to get rid of. No, whatever. Picnic. But like I said, we've so I found some new ones, and like oh, let's hope now they've it's hard, like you find something good, and if you either watch it straight away and you're like okay you've watched now perfect, or you get a shiny perfect. Yeah, you ever watch it when it comes out, or you hope that it doesn't get taken down by the next day on YouTube. Because that's the only one downside that I do find about these dramas. One, sometimes they're not subbed, which is kind of annoying. And two, when they oh yeah, one when they don't sub them, and two when they get taken down literally the next day. You're like, oh, okay, that's perfect. That's an armor, whatever. Because there, I don't know, it's like for copyright reasons, things like that, they get taken down. We'll go for one more. We only just started this hunt, so I don't mind going for one more. I was saying, like, because the thing is, they release a load in a day as well, and so like they don't usually take one a day or something like that, 1 or 2 a day. It's kind of like they release like 6 or 7, and like, oh my god, even more. Like, at one point, they release like 10 a day, and you're like, oh my god, trying to watch them all, see if you like them or not. And like, oh god, that was me like a couple of months ago. I was like literally waking up, watching dramas, going to bed because like there was so many, and I was trying to watch them all. But no matter how many, no matter how many I watched a day, I never managed to find them. Like watch them all. Like I said, you couldn't wait for them to. You couldn't actually wait for them to. You know, you couldn't wait till the next day just in case they disappeared. And like okay. But yeah. But most probably we'll find one more now, and I'm probably call it for today. So we did find more than we were actually looking for, so pretty happy about that. Yeah, we caught way more than we needed. This is usually why we also have duplicates of them, because we just keep on catching We just keep on catching the ones we need. We don't need. But yeah, catch one. Probably look for one more now, and then we'll call it today. And I'll be back Wednesday. As long as the weather's not too bad, I'll be back Wednesday. Because like I said, it's boiling today, but I'm holding. You know, it's cool enough to. It's warm, but it's okay to stream for short amount of time. But you know, literally now after stream, I'll have to open windows, open my doors again, get as much fresh air in as possible before night. So it is boiling out, and I'm just like, oh god. So that's why I only do short, 2 to 3 hour streams, because one my voice, and two, it just gets too hot. Yeah. So hopefully be back Wednesday, but as I said, it all depends on the weather. It's just kind of a stupid thing to say indoors is gaming, depends on the weather. But it's just like when it's too hot, the game is meant to be enjoyable. You're having a good time playing. You're not meant to be like all hot and bothered, annoyed, things like that. If you looked at my Baskin stream, at the start I was super just annoyed and hot and bothered, and you could tell. You could literally tell I was not in a good mood. Towards the end of the stream, I was I started to pick myself up a bit, but I just woke up. I was tired. I was moody. I was hot. I was just, everything just wasn't good. Yeah, that's what I think. Bam, bam. And some noodles and some chicken strips for food tonight. A lovely jubbly. A lovely jubbly. Because apparently they have the noodles for lunch, but I didn't know they were mine, so I kind of didn't eat them. So I'm for tea now. I'm some tea. Nice and hot and spicy chicken strips. Ooh. Hot and spicy chicken strips. Hello, shiny Pokemons. Hello, are you there? Please pick up the phone. Shiny Pokemons. Impressive buttons. Yeah, but this hunt is much more chill than the water hunts last week. God. They're actually spawning in and things like that, which is nice. And they don't bloody swim in the water. Now, I know some of these people say it's a joke, or that it is actually one, but we had an AI bot recommendation for stream. I don't know if that was real, or if that was just somebody making a joke, but we nearly did it. We nearly made it a stream without having one of them messages. How annoying is that? Like, you know, I think that was just random one. To be fair, it might have been just because I was talking about AI. They're like, oh, AI, we'll grab this, we'll go to this person. Oh, there you go. Last one. It was like, their account was made 4 hours ago. Like, kidding me? 4 hours ago? Oh, and it's got a mark. Let's check out the marker this time. Oh, let's do a Zen headbutt first. Apparently they don't. Okay, doesn't kill it. Lovely jubbly. I don't know if it has self-destruct. I never actually looked, so let's heal up first. Let's do one of them. Like I said, we nearly made it a full stream without one of them, but I just had to go and jinx myself, didn't I? I just had to go and jinx myself. Go crit catch, roughly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to check to see if there's any more shinies in this area. Which probably not going to be, but you know, you never know. We don't really need any more. We've got enough. Yeah. What we're going to do now, we're going to go to that. We'll check. Check summary. What's that? A dawn mark. Okay. Let's check if any of these now have marks, shall we? I think I better put marks on them, but I can't remember if I did or not. Okay. So we'll keep, that'll be one of our thing ones. Yeah. We're going through all of them now. Yeah, we have that mark. Get the rowdy mark, lovely. Okay. Some of them I never checked, so. Oh, what's that? Sleepy mark, okay, we'll use that. Oh, what's that? Oh, another one. I'm pretty sure this was. I'm pretty sure this was the Pucciana. Was it this one or the Volvita Diana? I can't remember. One of them is the Pucciana I found. I think it was the first day playing. That first day was playing the DLC. We were running around. We did that shiny, and it's like it's a golden thing in the bushes. I was like, yeah, that's a shiny. Mm. Mm. Most of these aren't rare marks, it's kind of just random marks we've had. So, oh, there it is, that's why. Where are you? There we go. Change it to that. Oh, go back. What was that? That's the dive boss what we did. Another luxury boss, it? Yeah. Check summary. Oop. Absent minded mark, okay. Last checks. Oop, we got yeah, another card mark for my LeChonk. LeChonk. Okay, so last thing to do before we do that. Let me chuck you there again. Hopefully remember next time. I won't bother evolving them because these are my dupes. I don't know where I'm going to use them. Okay, let's go evolve you. And evolve you. Bags. We got plenty. Oh, the Graveler. We're gonna get Graveler. Graveler. I haven't bothered getting a Geodude yet because I can't trade into evolve, so it's kind of pointless. There you go. Wanted to move 72. Let's give him 5. It's just because we get loaded of Terry battles, and it's kind of pointless not doing this. There we go. Like, we're doing Terry battles, we're not even collecting EXP anymore. Which it's like, it's a hard thing to say now because before, getting red candies and thing was like super difficult, and there's so many in the game. Now you're like, I have too many, which is something I'm glad about, and I hope they never change it because I think you just stone for afternoon. They're evolved. They're evolved. Okay, we can evolve you. I think we can evolve you as well. You're a male. Yeah. Yeah, but before, like, getting red candies was hard that way. Now it's kind of just like, yeah, we got plenty. We got too many. I said, I know you can get a load from doing the Sun Shield as well. Doing the max raid events. I haven't done a lot of them, I've only done a few of them. Like doing a terror event is much faster as well, so you can farm rare candies much easier. There you go. We got a glide. Like I did do this the other day, but I must have missed these Pokemons when I went through it. I don't know how I missed them, but I missed them somehow. Yeah, you're stone, so I'm than you. the last one. There you go. 66. I'll come back. Actress. I'm sure that's another one, but one I think I've lost somewhere. I did have a adamant Tactress like caught. I was a shiny that I was going to use for a thing, but whatever. Let's save the game now. Actually, before we save the game, I'm gonna go to the Pokeball Center to heal up. Because Smeagol is now Smeagol is a bit hit. Yo, destroy. Heal my Pokemons. It's really like one of them where like, oh yeah, hey Han, how you doing? Okay, enough of that, guys. Like I say, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next episode, next stream, hopefully Wednesday, but we'll see. But until next time, I will see you. Bye.